guys, this is Tam the YouTube Man, and today I'm going to talk about panty and stockings. There's a lot to say about that show. I mean, a lot. There's a lot of sexual jokes. There's a lot of, so much stuff that's in it, and to tell you the truth, I loved it. It was funny as hell. Most of it made me laugh and all that stuff, and everything was what the fuck is going on? And then it's oh, this is happening. Okay. But yeah, Panny uses her panties for her weapon, and her weapon's a gun, so I'm not shocked about that at all. And she has a badass gun too, literally a badass gun. And Stocking has her weapon, she is a stocking, and she has a sword, and her sword is badass too. But yeah, she loves sweets, and there's an episode that Ghost called Patrick that she falls in love with and all that stuff, and she becomes her girlfriend, boyfriend kind of thing, and Panny hates it and all that kind of stuff, and he literally proposed to Stocking. I thought that was sweet until I saw the ring. The ring is a shit. That's what it is. A ring of shit. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? But yeah, I looked at it, I was like, what the hell? But I'm not shocked either, because it's Panty and Stocking. But yeah, and Panty's the one who sleeps with a lot of people, and we call those whores. But anyway, yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. The priest, I loved how they called him a priest and the preacher and all that stuff, and he likes little boys and shit like that, and I was like, wow, okay, damn, I did not know they were gonna make it that bad and all that stuff. And there's a guy called Chuck, I think his name was. He loved panties, and he wishes that he could be with her and all that stuff. And yeah, he thought it was gonna be a dream come true, and I thought it was at least gonna be one of those, whatever. But it wasn't. It was about all that. But yeah, and there's a lot of other stuff too. Stocking has this cute look on her face every time she sees a sweet thing or a really, really, really cute thing. And I mean, she is really cute when she does that. I mean it. The cuter she is when she makes those little heart eyes and the sweet look on her face. I love every minute of it. And everything was wow. I was oh, when I saw that too. I was in love with her just because of that. She's a gothic girl too, so. And we found out that she was a demon, so yeah, I love how all the episodes until the end, we were she's an angel, but guess what? She killed Panty. So I'm kind of shocked about that, but anyway, I was like, no way. And yeah, that's what happened. She literally chopped panties up into little baby pieces and all that stuff. And there's an episode of the dog. There's a dog in it, and it's an episode about him going to the future and stuff like that. Doesn't that remind you of something? Tell me if it does. But yeah, and the dog reminds me of another show too, a very old 90s show too. I think it's called The Real Monsters. Yeah, tell me he doesn't look like the dog. Literally, tell me he doesn't look like the fucking dog. And yeah, but there's a lot of sexual jokes in it. Her mouth was full of doing it and cum and all that kind of shit, and I was like, what the hell's going on? But yeah, orgasms, and you actually got to see her, all that stuff. And there's a episode of picking her nose and all that stuff, and she was picking someone else's nose, and they call that sex. I'm like, Wow, my goodness, I'm not saying anything to that one. Now every time I pick my nose, I'm gonna think of that. I'm like, oh great, but I'm getting turned on. No, I was kidding. I was kidding. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I like panties and stocking. It was really really good, and yeah, so the weapons were amazing. The gun was badass, and the sword, the peanut panties, and stockings weapons were really good. Panties gun was badass, and she was badass, man. Like literally, she was badass. And stockings swords were amazing. I love her. I loved her sword and all that stuff, and her sword was badass, and she was a badass, like seriously. And in that episode, look at her boyfriend and tell me you wouldn't want to date him. But tell you the truth, yeah, tell you the truth, if I was in her shoes, I would probably date him. Come on, you gotta be stalking if you want, if you want to do that. But the whole fighting with the dog and stalking was funny too. When every time he tried to eat one of her sweets, she would punch him or chop him up into little baby pieces and all that kind of stuff. I thought that was kind of funny too. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know I loved panties and stockings. It was one of my it was funny. It was one of my favorite shows. And yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. So enjoy the night. And this is Tan the YouTube Man talking. Peace.